Hey everyone, we have Londyn Batchler with us, and she is known for her peaceful sleeping post when it comes to moms trying to get those little ones to sleep well. And Londyn, I remember the struggle being oh so real. I mean, you kind of never forget those long nights and the
Absolutely.
changes in the sleep patterns and all those growth spurts. I mean, there's so many things to factor in. But what is your best advice to parents who are struggling to get some sleep, because you can't be a good parent without figuring this out.
Right. So I would say my best advice to parents who are struggling with those sleep issues is to really tune into your baby and figure out, what's going on. What age are they? Are they going through a regression? Knowing all those different things, behind childhood development and childhood sleep really helps parents to discern, they're going through the 10-month regression, or, oh, they're 4 months old. This time they're starting to wake up from the newborn stage and they're starting to learn how to get into that deep sleep. So maybe I should start teaching them some independent sleep practices. And all those things and all that information is what I can help parents with. I can be there for them and partner with them to help them look at their own child and their own family and decide what's best for them. I used to be a teacher before I had my babies, and I modeled the I do, we do, you do when I was teaching. And that's kind of like what sleep learning is. You get to learn your kids in school and you teach them the way that they need to be taught. And it's the same with babies in sleep, right? You learn your baby, you figure out what they need, and then you show them through the newborn stage together. This is how we sleep. We sleep every 45 minutes to 60 minutes. I swaddle you. You're starting that foundation. And then when they get to the 4 month stage, you're kind of teaching them, all right, now I'm gonna show you how we independently sleep. And then they get that skill and then they can do it themselves. So I would say definitely working with somebody if you're needing help. Consultations that I offer are super helpful, and just kind of tuning into your own family. There's no one size fits all, and I can help with those needs like that.
And that is so true because right, every kid is different, every dynamic in a family, your parental work schedule, I mean, there's so many factors that play into how this works for you guys. So that I found that interesting, that this whole business has cropped up where there are consultants to help you now. You know what I mean? Like there are people that can actually do this. That I don't think you guys were out there, or if you were, it wasn't, well known. Like now with Instagram and Facebook and all the places you can post your tips, we hear about you more. But tell me why that's so critical. Because is it just the piece that it's so individualized?
Right. And also, sleep, if you think about it, sleep is the foundation of life, right? I mean, if you're, as an adult, if you're getting good quality sleep, your relationships are going to thrive. You're not going to be ill, probably. Your mood is going to be more regulated. You'll have relationships that work easier with your husband or your wife or your family members or your children. And it's the same with kids, right? If they have good quality sleep, their mood is going to be easily regulated. There's probably going to be less tantrums, all the things, the growth and development that they go through. Sleep helps them while they're sleeping. That's when they're growing and they're learning. So all the milestones that they're going to hit, that sleep is super crucial. So I would say, as they're growing and as they're learning, these as a parent, you want the best for your child, right? But you look on the internet and you see all these opinions and all this information and all the different things. And it made me feel kind of like overwhelmed and like, I just want to do what's best for my child. And I don't know what to listen to, right? So that's what I love about the peaceful sleeper method and what I do, because there's not one size fits all. Every child is different, and I can help you work through. We do 4 different approaches to sleep learning. Consultations can be not only for sleep learning, but they can be for older babies all the way up to 5-year-olds, right? Because even 5-year-olds and 4-year-olds, they can have night terrors, they can have nightmares, and just kind of helping you work through all stages of childhood when it comes to sleep. And knowing that all that information that you get from the internet, it's all good and helpful, but reminding you that you are the parent, you're what's best for your child, you know what's best for them, and helping you discern what they need for their specific self.
Challenge, yeah. There's so many challenges. So, Londyn, before we go, I want to ask if people want to get into this world of sleep consulting in terms of using your resources, how expensive is it? Because I mean, you're already stretched paying for diapers. Oh my gosh. Like, just the things that you have to pay for when you have a baby are so much. But is it super expensive? Is it affordable? How does it work?
It's super affordable. So there's different things. Like if you're a DIY mom and you like to do things by yourself, there's guides, there's a book, and there's video courses. If you're more of a reader, you can just purchase the 4 to 24-month guide and read about it. If you are more auditory, you can purchase the video course and watch all the information. If you need more like one-on-one, you can purchase a consultation. And the guides and the video courses, they're, under $100, right? For all the information forever. And then if you wanted to step up a little bit and get consultations and get more help, we have 30-minute consultation options and an hour consultation options. And those are like anywhere from $50 to $100. And then if you wanted more help, like, you're really stressed and anxious about sleep learning, you really want me to be there with you the entire time, there's premium plus packages that go on up from there. And they're a little bit more expensive, but it's more hand holding and more one-on-one work. So it's 2 weeks of check-ins every single day, helping you watch the monitor as you sleep learn at 4 months. So truly, there's also separate guides that are like $15. The book's $15. So it's definitely something that's affordable for every single person and all their different needs. Plus, I post a lot of free sleep tips on my Instagram page and on my Facebook page. So if you wanted to piece together that way, that's a free option. You could definitely do that. So I definitely think it's something that's affordable for all families, and something that is definitely attainable for everyone.
All right. Well, we appreciate it. I hope for folks out there who are really struggling. I had a colicky baby. My older daughter. She was rough, and it was a struggle for those first 3 months. Man, it was tough, and you feel like you're the only one going through it. But these days with social media, hopefully you're finding other moms that are in the same boat. You're finding resources like Londyn to help you out, and good luck, mamas and dads, because it's hard. It is hard. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. And everybody on Instagram and Facebook, you go by.
I go by peaceful.sleeper.londyn.
All right, we'll look for you there. Thanks, Londyn.
Thank you so much.